friends, good morning. I'm really glad you're here. As you can see, I am really making an effort to get through this mulberry quilt, and I am so excited because it is so beautiful. I've decided that this is going to be my quilt. It's going to go on our bed, but I want to add 2 more rows to this. So with 2 more rows and 2 borders, this is going to be like a 91-inch square quilt. And holy cow, I cannot wait to like snuggle with it. So here's kind of how this video is going to go today. I'm obviously not doing anything new, and you kind of got a little glimpse of this process with just putting the squares together. But I wanted to talk with you a little bit about this quilt along that I found. So my original idea for a quilt along kind of like belly flopped, which is a-okay, no judgment here. The pattern was for sure a splurge, but it was too much of a splurge. Retro, restyle, I don't remember exactly. But I showed it to you a few videos ago. It is a $35 pattern, and that was out of a lot of people's budgets, which I absolutely respect. So we're gonna like deviate from that. I think I'll still do it myself. So if you still want to continue, you're more than welcome to do it with me. But I got this email and I wanted to share it with you because I thought it was such a good idea. And it's not something that I'm hosting by any means, but I think I personally would like to participate in. So this is an email I got from Village Bound Quilts. Their quilt along is called Finish It Quilt Along. And to wrap this up in a nutshell, their quilt along, they'll have giveaways and you can check in, you can submit your works in progress, is to encourage you to finish projects that are just sitting. And I thought, what a good idea. Because just think of how many quilt patterns we have started together and how many quilt patterns I have not finished over there. So here's kind of how this goes. To sign up is free. You don't have to pay anything. You just sign up for their newsletter. I'll be sure to link that. You sew from your work in progress pile only. No new projects allowed. We're making space for you to start fun new things later. You can post your photos of your progress and finished photos to Instagram using the hashtag #FinishItQAL. And you get to share that project with everyone. You can earn entries for giveaway prizes. And I know they don't have a definitive list of what the prizes will be this year, but they said that last year they had quilt bundles, quilt patterns, Longarm discounts, subscriptions to quilt shops. So they had a lot of good stuff to give away. Once you've signed up for the newsletter, you can expect to receive about 1 email a week during the Finish It Quilt Along, which runs February 1st. It says through the 28th. The emails provide tips on how to tackle your unfinished projects, and then you get to see other people's projects from the Quilt Along community as well. Here's the big one. And offer guilt-free encouragement to keep sewing. Guilt-free encouragement. I am all about guilt-free encouragement. You can post as many or as few pictures to Instagram. And I know that not everyone is on Instagram, but it does say in this email that you don't have to be on Instagram to enter the giveaway or to participate. So it almost implies that you can just email them your progress shots as well. To earn entries for prizes, a Google form, a weekly accomplishment report will be sent in weekly emails for you to fill in your projects and fill in your progress and finish projects. So there you go. It seems like sharing it on Instagram is more just like a bonus so that you can see everyone, but you can just email them through that Google Doc, which will be awesome. See, each time that you work on a work in progress, it will count as 1 entry up to 3 per day. Each time you finish a project, it will count as 5 entries, up to 5 per week. So that's pretty cool. Any sewing or quilting project by hand or machine count. What other information? I don't have a lot of time to sew. How many projects will I have to finish to participate? So this is their frequently asked questions. And it says 0. Truly, this quilt along is all about gaining momentum on incomplete projects, not necessarily finishing as much as you can. You can still be entered to earn prizes even if you don't finish a single work in progress during the month. So it really just is an encouragement, and you can get prizes regardless. So cool. Because I think, you know, this one will probably take me a couple more days to get done if I really like make it happen, which I have decided I will. But I think I have some projects I only have like a block or two that are going to take me a couple of weeks. So I like that, like it said, it's guilt-free encouragement, but it's also not pressuring you to say you have to have X amount every week to play. You don't have to. I think that's a really cool idea. I really liked the encouragement and the community behind that. And then not long after I got this email, I got a comment on one of the YouTube videos, and she was so sweet. She says, "Hey, I'm new here. I just wanted to know if you showed pictures of your finished quilt tops." And I mean, I just laughed because I thought, well, yeah, but that means that I have to finish them to show pictures of them, which I don't have a lot finished. So it was just kind of a funny like chuckle moment, but then it just like really hit me. Like, I have so many fun projects started. Let's just get these done. So this is something I'm definitely personally going to sign up for, but if you would love to do it with me, I would love to have you. I think it is such a clever idea, and it doesn't require you to buy anything. It is just to clear out your space. So the only kicker is a finished project is like, this quilt has to be quilted and bound, ready to give, ready to use, whatever you're going to do with your project. It has to be ready to go. So that is the finished project. So if you want those 5 extra entries, you have to do a complete project. I have a local quilter that I like to use, but I also wanted to give a shout out to Lynn Quilting. I've actually met her on YouTube. She's like one of like the original followers, not that I'm that big anyways, but she quilted this for me, and I just have to show you. So if you are looking for someone who is very reasonably priced, you can mail her your quilt top and she will quilt it for you, and she does an amazing job. So like I said, I have a local lady, and I've been very pleased with her quilting, but hers is definitely not as intricate as Lynn's. This fabric is not doing it justice, like, and the lighting and everything. It is so beautiful. It is so intricate and so gorgeous, and so she does all of this by hand. Can you believe that? Here, you can see it on the back, because that white thread contrasts it. So typically I do a flannel back, but this time I just did this fabric because I couldn't find a flannel that I liked. But holy cow, look at that quilting. It is so beautiful. Ugh, I love it. So if you are looking for a quilter, she's based out of Oregon, so you'll have to pay to ship it there, but she does have batting. If you don't want to mail the batting, she does have batting there in her quilt room. Oh, sorry. It's just so pretty. I had to like admire it again. This camera just doesn't do it justice. Like, you need to see this in real life, and you need to like touch it. It's so beautiful. So if you don't have your own batting, you can purchase some from her, but even so, it's still very reasonably priced. My kids were here. We got Lego Simba up there. But if you're looking for a quilter, for sure look at her. She does have a YouTube, and she shows videos of her quilting and then opening fabric that she gets from others. So check her out. You will not be disappointed. It is so beautiful. And like I said, very reasonably priced. I am very big on those people who want to keep quilting going. She talks a lot about how her kids tell her she should charge more, but it sounds like she's of the mindset that it's more important just to get quilts done and to help people get quilts done, and I really appreciate that. For me personally, that keeps me going to someone, because there's no way that I could afford our local quilt shops. Like, it's unrealistic for me. So I'm grateful for people like Lynn and a local lady that keep it affordable for us that just want to sew pretty stuff, right? That's pretty much all I had to say today. I'm really excited for our live that we're doing on Friday. And I think during this week, I'm really going to decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And I hope you'll join me. I am excited and terrified at the exact same time. So hopefully this is something fun and not totally Boresville. I'm going to keep working on my mulberry quilt. I'm trying to put as much together as I can so that I can fit 2 more rows down here, because they're not going to fit on my board as is. But I'll show you my border. So all of this background is butterflies, are just this fluttering sky, which I have in the shop. I love this one so much. It's so sweet. And all of this is that fluttering sky, every background in here. And you really can't tell from how far away you are, but then you get close and you see all these cute butterflies, and I'm just such a huge fan. But I'm gonna do 1 butterfly border, and then there's this blue floral right here. It's this Albion. Again, this one's in the shop. But that's going to be another 3-inch border right here. So we'll have the butterflies and then this Albion floral. And then we're going to do these Gone Glamping blue dots as my binding. I'm really excited for it. Because if you see, there's only 6 blue diamonds. And I mean, I saw that from the get-go, but I was so bummed because the blue's so pretty. So I'll get 1 more row, so that'll give me 9 blue diamonds, but I'm really excited for that pop of blue that's going to surround the whole thing. So that's kind of my game plan for that one. Pretty excited. It's going to be a gorgeous quilt. And honestly, it's one of the few that I haven't fallen out of love with. So let's get it done and let's get it used, huh? Anyways, okay, friends, I think next video we are going to work on our scrappy hearts. That was the scrap buster pattern where I learned how to do webbing right on the spot. I'm gonna work on that one because that's another work in progress that I'd like to finish. And then on Friday morning at 11 we will have our live. So until then, friends, we'll see ya. Bye.